Welcome to One Day in January. I'm Tom, it's Chris. After receiving a load of different suggestions for products we could advertise, we ended up with a chocolate bar is what we pulled out the hat. So with the chocolate bar we decided to search for a spot in the market that wasn't too saturated. Chocolate is considered quite a taboo to eat in the morning, so we decided this was quite a good position. We looked at a few contemporary issues and discovered that the most prevalent in today's society are that people are very health conscious and they find that they have less and less time in their day. So we tried to relate this to our morning positioning of the chocolate bar by looking at how many people skip breakfast. We found it was quite a high proportion. This tended to be men, usually aged between 25 and 35, who either commute to work or have early rise manual jobs. We took account of this in terms of our target market, but by no means do we exclude women.
We decided the name for our product should be March, which I don't need a sheet. Pretty much meant a few things. It constituted movement was the main part we were going for because of the energy within the product. We wanted to show that with a march, it's not a sprint. It's more a leisurely thing, and we were trying to show that the slow build in the energy, that it went for a long time. It wasn't a short burst as you find in a usual chocolate bar. And also the name came across into our other target audience in women and in elder men, but because it's, you know, a spring name, it's quite refreshing, so we hoped that it would come across as a male brand, yet reach other people as well.
For the packaging of our March bar, we didn't really want it to sit too cosy amongst the rest of the confectionery range, so we decided to make it stand upright and position it like that. And the purpose of it standing upright is so that it connotes the early rise of the morning, and also it reflects the name of the brand, the March bar, in terms of standing up and kind of being fit and ready and out to achieve something. Yeah, standing to attention. The main ingredients that would be involved in our chocolate bar are toasted and rolled oats, a bit like a hobnob. As the kind of way that we wanted to promote our chocolate bar was through energy and it having slow releasing energy to take you through until lunchtime. Oats are the best ingredient that help release a slow amount of energy, and have got numerous health benefits that are proven, such as lowering your cholesterol and releasing glucose into the blood slowly.
And red blood cells as well. And also we added almonds into it as well, because they're great source of energy in themselves.
On to the actual advertising campaigns. We settled on two different propositions for the chocolate bar. These were both based on strategy, such as the use of Edward de Bono's 6 thinking hats, high and low thinking and feeling scales, and also practical, social, sensory, and the first proposition we came up with is that it's slow releasing energy, sees you through until lunch. The second is that because of its convenience, you can have longer in bed. So our first advertising campaign, as you'll see along the screen, went along a proposition that with this slow releasing energy, we tried to create a concept where the consumer is no longer attached to the mid-morning snacks that used to seduce them. Our idea worked around the line, say farewell to mid-morning seduction, as in once you start eating our bars, our March bars, you'll no longer feel the need to be tempted and lured into the snacks that you were beforehand.
Oh, hi Brian.
Alright.
Brian, do you not remember me?
No?
No? Hi Brian. Hey Brian.
Just don't know who you are.
Hey Brian!
In the second campaign, is it was just a simple print campaign working along the same concept. We were just, I think, this campaign was more directed towards the male side of the audience, and just wanted to make it quite a quick fix sort of product where, from eating it, it would gain that energy and give you feel as if that you've gained that drive to then almost deserve to finish early. So it works on the concept that from the energy that you gained, that you wouldn't have had on a usual morning, that you were able to work double or triple as hard, thus you could finish work at 1 o'clock and, you know, get a couple of pints in before countdown.
With regard to our second proposition, that because of its convenience you can have longer in bed, we start to think about what actually you might use that time for when you're in bed. Dreams occur in a very few seconds, so an extra 10 minutes in bed could lead you into a whole world of God knows what. So we created a series of print ads that would show the kind of wacky world that you could experience just having those extra 10 minutes in bed, because you know that you're not got to get up and make a bowl of cereal or toast or whatever. You know that you can just pick up a March bar on your way to work.
We were looking into
Things that wake you up in the morning.
things that wake you up in the morning, and we looked into birds, where everyone knows that birds tweet in the morning, and
It turns out that this is because it's the young birds tweeting because they're hungry, and that means that it's time for Papa Bird to go out and catch the worms. Hence the early bird gets the worm.
and I think, well, we really like the idea that possibly that they could we could move into their position and tell the story from their point of view, and from them having the chocolate bar, there would be no issue for the father needing to get up so early. They'd be able to have a line, so it'd almost be that the birds were woken up by the human sound, and
As opposed to us being woken up by them.
yeah, and I think it's the best campaign when it comes to reaching both target markets. If anything,
It's very neutral.
And the final campaign, which is somewhat not a campaign but something I think we're just interested in to know the results of, which is just called March's Sunday Monday theory, which works on the same proposition as the last two, where we're trying to get across the idea of being able to have more of a morning, and not to treat every morning as if it was a Monday morning of the week on a weekday, being able to treat it more like a Sunday than you had first thought you could. With the chocolate bar, i.e. you can have a little bit more of a lime in your first hopes. But yeah, I mean, that's what we've done in these 24 hours, although no one's been able to see it, because
Yeah, which was a shame. A lot.
unfortunately, into college thinking that was a great solution to our problems, as we lost internet here to find
The
dodgy
college firewall.
dodgy firewall, and we were meant to have this pitched to you as we speak, as a live pitch. Unfortunately it's not, I'm sorry for that.
Internet once again.
Internet issues again. But we did really want to have a Q&A session from this, but we'd love for you to
Just gives a bit of feedback.
give a little feedback, yeah. Not be too scared off by you dressed in a smart me in a hate costume, which was probably the most uncomfortable thing in my life.
An odd stage of the day.
And thank you for watching. Thank you very much.
Thank you.